don't often see that door open, do you?
You don't. Definitely never seen this angle of that back. Come on in.
I don't
Come on
know.
in. Come on in. Come into your own garage. So this is one of the new bikes.
It is,
one
yes.
Of the new bikes.
I'm a very fortunate chap to have had a couple of new bikes of late. How can that be? But yes,
How
it's
could
proved
it
to be
be?
quite controversial, this bike.
Yes, it is.
This is the RSSE.
What's this one, Anne? Is this a new one? 4 wheels, this one? Right.
So should we get togged up?
Let's get topped up. Let's get moving.
Right, so I'm going to take you on part of my normal test route, okay?
Ooh, the
Not all
Missenden
of it.
test route.
Yeah.
Buttons here. We've got lots of buttons without any. I'll see how natural it is. See if I can work it out. Well, yeah.
Right, okay. These are my two noisiest bikes, by the way, and I haven't put any earplugs in, so oops.
Don't be a pansy. You don't need them.
Well, I do need my hearing, that's the thing.
Well, at least I've got the tyres for this. There we go. Good to go.
Right, we're off.
Well, first impressions, the clutch action's nice. Throttle feels nice. Oh, it makes some lovely noises.
I'm amazed you think the clutch action's nice. I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but it's never struck me as being particularly nice.
No, it's got yeah, the gear BS feels nicely into gear. I mean, it's like it's a modern retro, isn't it? And I guess it does ride like a modern bike. It does feel like a modern bike.
Well, I think I often describe that as my bike with the most character, and compared to, say, my Kawasaki, which maybe we'll get to ride a bit later, that feels in another league again. But then again, it's twice the price, so you'd expect that.
Yeah, no, this is much nicer than I thought it was going to be, if I'm absolutely honest. The seat feels very hard, doesn't it? The seat is quite hard.
Yeah, even though that's an upgraded medical grade seat with a gel insert for comfort, I have to say the stock seat was more comfortable.
Yeah, no, it feels a bit hard, but the suspension feels nice. It doesn't feel crashed, not so far anyway. The brakes are a little bit wooden.
So, note of local interest here, we're just passing Chequers, the Prime Minister's country home.
Oh. Pull up outside and make an interesting YouTube video.
I've had my collar felt a few times there.
I bet you have.
You'll note the security cameras around here. There's one just there we're passing. And then up here on the left there's a really spiky, high-tech looking one, but we won't stop and wave in it just in case.
And it's got machine guns attached, probably.
Yeah, it could be. Now I'm in fourth gear. I'm just going to slow down because I remember for when I rode this before, around about 32-ish in fourth.
Well, don't slow down too fast with these brakes. I might slam in the back of you.
But this bike has gone quieter. It does that rear cylinder deactivation thing. I don't know if why it does it at 32 in fourth. It's just kicked back in again now at 35. So
it's basically an expensive parallel twin when that happens, isn't it?
That's exactly right. Pay a lot of money for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I must say this is. I'm quite surprised at how nice this is, if I'm honest.
Well, I'm really pleased to hear that.
Yeah, and it sounds absolutely lovely, doesn't it? I mean, not my normal thing. I sort of test really on my channel, but maybe I should, because now I'm getting a bit older. I definitely can appreciate this sort of bike. It's not all about just tearing around, is it?
Well, to be honest, these sorts of roads where you can't go fast, even if you're on a 208 brake horsepower bike, it makes complete sense. I've often said you don't need more than 47 brake horsepower, and that's what you've got on that.
Yeah, you definitely turn it off and it's still going, mate. That is off on the ignition now.
You're talking rubbish, mate. Never does it for me.
Well, I'll pass it over to you. It is turned off. Here's the key.
Custom bikes, eh? Gotta love them. Right.
Oh,
See, it stopped. What's your problem? What's your problem? Blimey, honestly. Anyway, you're very picky, aren't you? You're very picky.
I thought there was a little scratch on the back there, maybe it's just a little bit of chain oil thrown up.
Don't start.
Not that matte paintwork, not that matte paintwork.
Right, I suppose I better go first because I know where I'm going.
Then, you better had.
Oh, it does look nice, that Ducati. It's going to be fascinating to watch your video and see my own bikes. I rarely see them, obviously, being ridden.
The bars are so wide on here, aren't they? They're so wide. It's like a motocross bike.
Oh look, we've got a white van. Nip out in this gap quick.
Right on cue. God, this sounds loud, doesn't it? How did Ducati ever get these few Euro emissions?
I don't know. I'm glad they have though.
They must have been paying somebody off. They must have been paying someone in Brussels off.
So we'll just give them a little gap. Not that I'm going to be going very fast up here on this, to be fair, but I'll give it a go. Right, okay, then let's go. Oh, bugger. Stalled it! I'll tell you what, if you want to go first, it'd be more fun on that. Oh, hello, you're going to catch up with him now.
Oh,
when you get to the top, we're turning left, okay? At the T-junction at the top left.
Okay. Let's have a play.
Have a play. Blimey, it's left me for dust.
Oh, it goes. That's just like quarter throttle as well, and it just absolutely... There's so much grunt and shove as soon as you turn the throttle.
Earth to Chopsy. Earth to Chopsy.
Can you hear me?
You.
I can see you.
Yeah, no problem.
These are just so capable, aren't they? The brakes so amazing. I know we both go on about not needing 200 horsepower motorcycles, but the advantage with having something like this is it's so capable at slower speeds that it's actually, you could argue, it's safer than the Royal Enfield, because it's got all that handling potential, that braking potential, cornering potential.
I agree. I mean, although these back lanes are really Royal Enfield territory, or you think typically, I mean, this is quite bumpy along here. The suspension's getting out of shape a bit on here. There's a bit of gravel occasionally, which gives me the heebie-jeebies. Whereas on that, you feel like it's looking after you, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just gliding along here. And if that guy in front was to slam his brakes on, I'm confident I could stop. Whereas I wouldn't be quite so confident on the Enfield, I don't think.
Yeah, it's sort of counterintuitive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But what it does mean, it raises the bar of what you're comfortable with. So where on that, your 40 would seem like you're shifting down here, whereas you've got to be going 80 on this to feel like you're shifting.
Left at the end, Chopsy.
Okay, mate. Have we still got that guy behind us on that scooter, whoever it is?
Yeah, I've got enough hope to get past him.
He's keeping up.
It's embarrassing.
He's just proven the point as well, you don't need 200 horsepower on the road.
Well, that's very true. He's riding no-handed now, he's taking the mickey. The suspension's working hard on the Enfield down here at speed. Oh, nearly ran out of brakes.
I can see you in the mirror, I can see you in the mirror. Yeah, this is amazing. The riding position is so comfortable on these Street Fighters, and I think they're good for, you know, even me on it, 6'2". It's loads of room on it as well, so roomy.
Yeah, the seat on there is nice and cushioned, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really nice. It's a surprise. You'd think Ducati would have made it a bit more aggressive, wouldn't you? But they've made it very comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. Interestingly, when you went over a bump, then both the indicators came on. I'm starting to think, have I got that Ducati thing going again?
Here we are, the next bikes. We've got Mrs. Flyer's Z650. Now, I've had to promise to be very, very careful with this because this is her baby. I will be absolutely full respect, but she's very kindly let me loose on it. And this is actually fully lowered, isn't it? The lowered seat and the lowered linkage as well.
It is. She's not. Well, she's vertically challenged basically, as many. Well, I'm not going to say many ladies are because I'll get into all sorts of trouble, but she's quite a shorty, but she can get her feet with built-up boots on the deck with that, so it's going to be hilarious to see what you look like. So I look forward to seeing it.
And then, of course, your Z900 as well. So you're going to start on the 900? I'll start
whatever you want. Whatever you want. Yeah, let's do that. You might as well work up. Yeah.
God, this is low. It's like a chopper. It's literally like a chopper.
Well, you're probably going to look like an ape on it, I imagine. So, in fact, I'll circle round and have a look at you.
Come on, have a look. Go on. How do I look?
Actually, it's not that terrible.
It's not too terrible?
I mean, well, it's quite terrible, but it's not. You know, it'd be worse if you're on a Grom.
Or a monkey bike.
So this route then, we'll do a slightly similar but different route, because we missed out the... Oh, there's a van coming. We missed out the start of my usual test route. So I'll take you through the joys of Great Missenden to start with. pointing out any amazing local sites as we go.
Oh, it's quite a bit of go on this, isn't there? It's not too bad. I remember I did review one of these many years ago when they first come out.
Right.
And I thought it was all right. It didn't blow my socks off. I don't think this is a parallel twin, but it's not like
No, it's not.
Big
it's not
Bang
particularly
or
special.
yeah,
no, it's actually the same engine. Do you remember the old Kawasaki ER6? That sort of general purpose bike. Yeah, it's the same engine as that. It's been around for donkey's years. It's very reliable. That's the good thing about it.
Yeah, it did act a little bit counter, didn't it? There's no fancy timing on it to bring any more spice. It's very conventional, indeed. Isn't it? Yeah.
It is. And for the sort of bike that it is, it's actually, I mean, as her first big bike, which it is for Mrs. Flyer, it's ideal because it's there's no surprises. It's not particularly powerful. Although having said that, it's obviously the same capacity as the Royal Enfield that we just both rode, but actually it feels a bit more peppy to me. So this is Great Missenden, as you may have gathered. I don't know what the flags are out for, what that's all about. But on the right here, there's a museum for, this is one flushbunkingly gloriumptious. That's the Roald Dahl Museum.
Is that the Roald Dahl Museum, is it?
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
He's Great Missenden's most famous resident. His daughter still lives here, and his grave's in the local church. So it's amazing, the woods behind our house is where James and the Giant Peach was inspired, and when you think it was a guy sitting in a shed down there that wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it doesn't quite compute, does it? And actually Roald Dahl was an interesting guy because he was a hurricane pilot in the war as well. So
was he really? I never knew that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should pay a trip to the museum. I can hear your 900 from here with those headers. It sounds absolutely lovely. You can't beat a straight 4, can you, with a bit of a pipe on? A bit like my GX, sounds wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I love a 4-cylinder bike just because of its lovely smoothness, and I think Kawasaki make the best, personally. I don't know why I think that, they just seem to always be good to me. And yeah, they're nice. Some people say they lack character, don't they? And it did lack character before I put those pipes on. It was a bit soulless, but just putting the headers on has transformed this bike, and it's turned it into a bike that I was thinking about getting rid of to one that actually is a firm favourite now.
And so is the N-can the standard N-can then? It's just the front headers?
Standard N-can, it's just headers, yeah.
Okay. Because it's quite a good looking N-can anyway, isn't it? All like the chrome.
It is,
so
it looks
you don't
right.
need to change it.
Oh, behind a van.
White van, of course, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of those around it. It's a bit dirty actually.
It's not, it does feel very low, but apart from it feeling like a chopper, it actually feels very nice.
Do you want to go in front of me so we can take a look at it?
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at it from the rear, because I suspect it does look rather ridiculous. Is the number plate scraping along the ground?
No, it doesn't look as stupid as you'd think. Honestly, I thought you were going to look apish on it.
I look more Gibbon.
If you were a normal person and you had no thoughts about people looking odd on motorbikes today, you wouldn't think you looked too big, honestly. It's crazy, because it's quite a small bike physically, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's not massive. The bars are sort of quite tight on it. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I like the sort of old-fashioned dials, you know, the gauges they've got on there. They've not gone too modern, have they? They've definitely lent into the retro, haven't they, Kawasaki, with these?
They have. They've done a nice job of that on both these bikes, actually. They're both actually quite similar, the cockpits. This one's got a few more functions, but not many. I guess they just had to differentiate between the models, but...
Yeah, this is nice. Even with that lowered suspension, it's still, you know, it's still working okay. I suspect it could run out of clearance quite quickly, I suppose, if it hit a massive pothole, but yeah, not so bad so far.
I found that when we went to Spain earlier in the year and we took both these bikes, I actually found that was a little bit more enjoyable around some of their twisty roads, because you could absolutely, you know, pin it. It's that old thing, isn't it, of people saying you can ride a slow bike fast, or it's more fun, you know the saying, whatever it is. Or a low power bike ridden fast is more fun than a slow, you know, whatever the saying is, you know what I'm getting at, folks.
It is absolutely true, says the man who's just bought a 215 horsepower Street Fighter.
Yeah. It's nice to know it's there, isn't it?
Exactly, it's there if you need it, isn't it? It's there if you need it.
When would you ever need it, of course, is the question.
Trips to Silverstone, track days at Silverstone. Has it got a quick shift in it? I don't think it has it? There's no quick shift.
Funny enough, no. And nor is this, although I was thinking you can buy a Translogic quick shifter on this for upshift only. And I was thinking, actually, again, these 4-cylinder bikes kind of suit that, don't they? This could do with one.
So the Z9's not got one either?
No.
Oh, blimey, I thought it was just a 650. Wow. I forgot that.
It could really do with one though.
Right, let's give it a little bit of bean. Sorry, Mrs. Fryer. Let's give it a little bit of belly.
Oh, it's got a surprising amount of beanage. I've never been behind that bike so quick before.
I'm surprised it's got plumes of smoke coming out where it never gets revved normally.
I'm delighted to say, as the person that pays for the servicing, it's smoke free.
Very nice, Carol. It's very nice.
You charmer.
I suspect she's watching. I didn't rev it, Carol. That was just a little touch. It never went near the red line, don't worry. Oh, listen to that. Now that sounds nice. As much as I love this, Carol, I'm looking forward to getting on the 900. That's very nice. That is actually... There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, it's a solid machine, I'd say.
And it turns off when you turn the key off as well.
It does actually, yeah, which is good actually. Not that I know any bikes that may be for sale in the future that might do that.
Any issues like that will be fixed before they go for sale.
Oh, 100%. It's part of the charm of that bike. Yeah. So what do you think? Gold wheels? Green again?
Gold wheels,
You can't go wrong, can you? Can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong. It's a popular theme, that, isn't it? It's a continuing theme.
Is it as good as... I think it's called Yellow Ball, this, isn't it? Yellow Ball with gold wheels. So yeah, I mean those headers are put on. I think they're going a different colour look to the tail, the end can.
Yeah, but that's fine, isn't it? That's not a problem. They do look good, don't they?
You can bring them back to life, can't you? Using some special.
I'll tell you, I've got some stuff called anti-bluing stuff.
And that brings them back.
That'll bring them back. So it could be worth getting some of that. It's better than the Domestos toilet clean or whatever else people say to use.
Exactly. Anyway, jump on that.
Let's have a go. Let's have a go.
Right, so we're going to go and head up past Checkers again. And then a bit later I'll show you the pub where David Cameron left his children. Do you remember that a few years ago?
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
he also went for a pint there with Xi Jinping.
Listen to that.
Sounds more like you, Chopsy.
That sounds lovely, doesn't it?
It's great, isn't it?
Lovely little bark as well. This is quite loud, isn't it?
I did say.
It's got a very sort of crisp sound to it, isn't it? It's sort of quite a nice, sort of very crisp, I think is the word for it.
Yeah, I think it sounds the best of all my bikes actually. I do like having a 4-cylinder bike, and I think if I wasn't riding loads of bikes with the YouTube stuff, and I was just riding my own bikes, I think I'd have a couple of twins, maybe of different configurations. Maybe a V-twin and a flat twin. And then I'd like a triple, because I do love a triple, and I'd have to have a 4 as well. I think you've then got everything covered.
Yeah, that's not bad thinking actually. I mean, that is the heart of a bike, isn't it? And the character of those engines just sort of makes the bike, doesn't it? What it is. Yeah, well, that's not a bad way of going if you want a multi-bike fleet. Yeah, that's got a lovely little note to it. I have to.
Sounds good. I can hear it from here.
Yeah, it sounds really good. You can tell the extra weight, can't you? It definitely does feel a bit heavier than the... Obviously it is heavier than the 650, but...
Arguably, this is more fun.
Yeah, it's quite apparent, isn't it, that extra weight? Yeah. You can definitely feel it. I mean, it's a lot bigger, isn't it? Bike. Yeah, it's physically bigger bike, isn't it?
Yeah, you look good at looking in my mirrors. You look good on that one. It looks a perfect size. In fact, if you want to overtake, I'll just see what you look like from behind on that one. Yeah, man, that sounds
good, doesn't it?
It does sound good.
It sounds good.
I'll tell you what, it's got a pitiful but retro accurate rear light on it. It's rubbish.
Is it rubbish?
It's got one little bulb on it. Yeah, they've obviously gone down the retro route with their rear lights as well. Hilarious.
Has it got a 6-volt power system?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Well, the indicator's pathetic as well, they're right.
Oh no, actually they look alright, they're LED, they look fine.
Hey, I'm surprised it hasn't got... I forgot it never had a quick shifter. That seems like a bit of an omission, doesn't it, for a modern bike? Yeah, it's sporty enough to warrant one, isn't it?
It is. The new ones, because that's a 2023 bike, I think from this year onwards, they've made a change. I can't remember exactly what, but they do now have a quick shifter as an option, I believe.
Oh, do they?
But you can't retrofit it on the SE because of the way, because that has the Öhlins rear shock. It impacts where the quick shifter would go. So you can either have, I think I'm right in saying this, you can either have the Öhlins or you can have a quick shifter, but not both.
Oh, really?
Which is a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a nice ride though, isn't it? It's very plush feeling. Yeah, it feels really nice, really nice. Oh, a little pop as well, little pop.
Yeah, if you just sort of modulate the throttle, you can make it play a nice chirrupy little tune.
Yeah, I could see myself with one of these actually. If you want to sort of dabble into that retro scene, I think this could be a good starting point, I think.
I love a retro, and I know the sorts of bikes that you like, and out of all those that I've ridden, I think that's the one that's closest to what you would get on with well.
Yeah, and I did love it when I did. Yeah, Speed Twin's another one I quite fancy as well, actually.
But the Speed Twin's quite physically small. That's a much bigger bike in terms of, you know, its geometry. Even though the Speed Twin's got a bigger engine. I mean, the Speed Twin's a 1200, obviously, but it's tiny compared to that.
Yeah, this feels like a decent, substantial bike. I like the chrome bars and stuff as well, and all the chrome around the dials as well is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, they've done a nice job on keeping the bits of retro bikes that you like, i.e. the styling.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel in any way retro when you ride it, does it?
No, it all feels very modern, doesn't it?
I've never ridden the standard Z900, you know, their naked roadster type bike.
No, I haven't either, actually. No,
but I imagine it rides exactly the same.
This is quite loud, isn't it? It's not like you, Andy, to have such a noisy bike. I would have...
Well, this is the thing, all my bikes are flipping noisy. What's going on?
You hooligan, you hooligan.
I've turned into one. It's watching your videos that's done it, mate. Round here, there's so much traffic, it's just hard to ever make any decent progress, so you've got to ride out to have some fun. I was down well, Barnstormer picking up my new GS the other day, and which is not that million miles from where you are, is it? The roads around there are cracking. So I think I should do a little visit down, yeah.
You have to come down and you can ride some of my bikes.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You'd like the Ducati. That's quite hard work though. That does feel like an old bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does feel like an old bike, but you know, loads of character. And the KTM's good fun as well. The 690, that's a lot of fun, that one. What else have I got? The R1, probably get the old original R1.
Oh, that'd be nice. Running. I do like the older R1s.
Yeah, we've got the original R1.
My shoulder may not like it.
No. What else have I got? I kind of think now. Honda Hornet, but that may not be around when you come down. That's it, I think. I think that's all the bikes I've got. And an H2, which is still for sale. Someone will buy that bloody thing.
Yeah, just put that in there. Out of interest, I was thinking about getting an H2. Whereabouts could I find that if I wanted to buy it?
Oh, Rotate Motorcycles have got a very nice example. Lots of extras. Yeah, or full titanium exhaust system. Future classic. You wouldn't lose a penny on that bike. Get it bought, somebody. Get it bought.
And that's it. 4 bikes in one day. That wasn't bad, was it?
Well, that was thoroughly enjoyable. Thoroughly enjoyable. So if for any reason you are not already subscribed to Andy's channel, I'm sure you are, the Missenden Fire, if you're not, go and check him out. Obviously he's been doing this for donkey's years, probably at least as long as me. Yeah. And I think you must have more or less every bike ever tested on your channel, haven't you?
I'm not sure about that, but there's a few.
You've got a few on there, that's for sure. So yeah, if you're not really subscribed to Andy, obviously go check him out, get subscribed, and yeah, if you want to come down tomorrow, we'll do the same thing.
100%, mate. That'd be great.
That'd be great.
I love it. Those roads near you, and I understand there's a great pub there as well. It's very expensive, and you're going to buy lunch. So
I'm going to buy lunch. So free lunch.
Great stuff. Great your chop seat. Great to see you, mate. Good to catch up.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, mate. Cheers.